All right, well, it's been a rough couple weeks sports betting for me. So, I won the parlay a few weeks ago, and ever since then, I just can't have any luck on the parlays. The frustrating part is I get like a few right, and there's like a final game. There's been like 5 times where I'm like one game away from winning thousands of dollars, and then there's like one game that comes down all to one game. It's like a game 7 in my opinion. Win big or you lose, and I can get 3 right, but when it comes down to that huge game, I just can't win. So the Warriors on the 24th against the Clippers, that was the first one, and I picked the Warriors, and they just lost that game. I couldn't believe it. I was so shell-shocked, and I was about to win like a couple $1,000 on that game, and instead I lose multiple thousand. The other problem too on that game is that the prices were not good on that game, so I had to bet I only got like $1 for every $3 I bet on that, but I was so confident the Warriors would win that game. That was so frustrating. I bet a parlay on like 5 different other teams, and I got all 5 right except for the Warriors game. That cost me a lot, and then so I go from down to 6 to 4,000, and then I win, and then the Nuggets the next night against the Spurs. I was foolish to pick the Nuggets, to be honest. I should have picked the Spurs in that game 6. There goes some more money down the drain, and then the 26th in the Warriors won. The 27th, the Nuggets beat the Spurs. That's a 7-game series. You get emotions and get caught up to you based on how the one team plays. You don't know what's going to happen in the next game. So that was frustrating. And then, but the opportunity was still there. So the 28th, April 28th, I could have won like $11,000. I bet like $800 to win $11,000, and I came so close. I picked the Celtics, and I picked the Rockets to win. The Celtics won easily against the Bucks. Came down to that Rockets-Warriors game. The Rockets played pretty well, but there's some really bad officiating in that Rockets-Warriors game. The Rockets were shooting the ball, and they weren't getting the calls from the refs, so that was frustrating. And then the next night, I expected Portland to beat Denver because Denver didn't look too impressive against San Antonio the last 2 games, and then Portland loses that game. That's a 2-2 series, so that's another frustrating loss. That's another 2-team parlay. But the Sixers and the Blazers, Sixers won, beat the Raptors, and the Blazers lost. That was frustrating too. I just could not get any consistency in the parlays. Then I did a little better. The problem was the prices weren't that good. Like I picked the Bucks and the Warriors to win, but the price wasn't that good on that parlay. I didn't win much at all. And then I guess the Blazers and the Sixers won the next 2 nights. That was another part of my 4-team parlay, so I won on those. But then the Bucks and the Celtics, there's some more bad officiating. Giannis got to the free throw line 22 times. I would have won $13,000 if I was right on the Celtics game against the Bucks, because the Rockets won the next night, so that would have been part of the parlay. And then the next parlay was probably the most frustrating. I bet the Blazers, the Rockets, and the Sixers to win. So Blazers and the Rockets won on Friday and Saturday, and then the Sixers, I have like a whole chance. All the losses, all the pain was all going to be gone after the Sixers won. And then if the Sixers had won, the Sixers would just smoked Toronto last game. They got it home. It was a motivating game 4 at home. I thought the Sixers would win, but I didn't. The injuries, Joel Embiid is just too unreliable, and he was not healthy. He had a terrible game. Kawhi Leonard is just so good. But honestly, the Sixers did enough defensively they held the Raptors to like under 100 points before free throws. So Sixers did enough defensively to win that game. Sixers, I think they had a chance to break the game open. It was just key plays in the game they just could not make. That was frustrating. A chance went up 6 and then can't score for another 6 minutes. It was just frustrating. Joel Embiid missing 3 free throws in a row. Just nothing was good. I just can't get any luck. Just to lose on that final game of the parlay like 5 different times is so frustrating. At the same time, as painful as it is, I still have confidence in myself, and I'm a quick strike kind of bettor. I can get money back pretty quick, so it's just frustrating. I just should have stayed patient, bet single games, and I think I would have done better, but the parlay was so tempting when I'm so close to winning, and I only need 1 game to win. It was the final game of the parlay too. It's not like I lost in the first game of the parlay. It was the final game, so the second round, hopefully I can win in the second round. I got 4 home teams trying to take a lead in the series or win the series, so in Game 5, and I bet on all 4 of those home teams. I don't have many parlays left, so I really need to win on one of these. But live betting, I've gotten good at live betting. Baseball, soccer, I've been winning on that recently, so I'm neutral. All this whole thing, I go up and down all the time. I can go up and down thousands of dollars every couple days, but I'm neutral, so it's not like I've lost anything. I still have time to get it back. And once the second round is over, I can just survive the second round, try to win in the second round. I think I'll be okay. It was just disappointing losses, but it was worth giving it a try to really expand my winnings. The other problem with playing against the house is that even is minus 110, which means the house always has an advantage. If I get like half the games right on the point spread, the house is going to win. So tough to beat the house. And I've come close so many times, just can't quite finish the job. So, yeah, it's frustrating, man, but I still have sports knowledge. There's still I'm only a rookie. I've only been doing it for a month, so still a long way to go. And just take just a day-to-day process. All I need is 3 good days in a row. I can win huge. So, oh man, it's frustrating to lose, but I just need to just take it day to day. Every single day, just keep winning, keep stringing together good days in a row, and then I think I can win. Put my money in multiple spots so I'm not reliant on like one thing going wrong. That's the other thing. Because when I have money to bet on, I can spread it out on all kinds of different games, and chances of losing are pretty low. I mean, I could lose on every single game, but the chances of that happening are not going to happen. I can win on it. So, man, I'm in pain right now after all these losses, but the past is in the past. All I can do is look ahead to the future and try to win. So, just the refs can fix these games too. Like when people put money on games, like some of the games I bet on and I lost on. I think a lot of people put money on those games, and just didn't happen. The refs can really dictate a game. Like if they're calling fouls on one team, there's just I don't stand a chance of winning. So, man, it's really frustrating to lose. But it's part of the process is going up and down. I still got NBA playoffs. I still got baseball and soccer all summer, football in the fall, college football. I have a lot of things to bet on. I still need to learn. I need to go a full season, try to get a career out of betting. I came so close, but nothing's on my side. Like I'm so close to winning thousands of dollars, just can't quite do it. But I was in so much pain last night. But it got better because I won $1,000 like in an hour on betting on baseball and soccer. So it's frustrating and taking risks. I know I'm a huge risk taker. I play fearlessly, and sometimes I can win huge. Other times I get burned really bad. So, but at the same time, parlay isn't always the worst thing. Like for example, I was actually better served to bet on a parlay and lose than to bet on both the Sixers and the Blazers, and they both lost. If 2 teams lose, I bet on those teams individually. I can lose even more. So, but then I should have bet on I did bet on single teams, just not as much. Like I bet $600 on each game, and I won on 2. So it's just up and down all the time. Like tonight, I could be up another I could be up $2,000 tonight in my total. All I need is the Celtics and the Warriors to win, and I'll do that. Then tomorrow I need who do I need? I need the Nuggets. I'll pick the Nuggets at home, or actually, should I pick the Blazers? I don't know. That series is so tough to predict, but Nuggets at home, I have to pick the Nuggets, even though that series is definitely going 7. And then, who else am I going to pick? I'm going to pick the Raptors over the Sixers. That series is going 7 too. The Sixers really had their chance in Game 4 to win. I just thought the Sixers would come out all motivated to win, put the Raptors away, but Kawhi Leonard is really good. Then on Wednesday, I'll pick the Bucks to beat the Celtics, and I'll pick the Warriors to beat the Rockets. Actually, as crazy as it sounds, losing tonight would not be the complete end of the world, because I think that the chances of the Warriors winning increase greatly on Wednesday if they lose tonight. So, man, this is hard. And just need to take it day to day. My strategy backfired on me, even though it came close to being a genius strategy to pick 3 or 4 team parlays and get one wrong. Actually come within having a lead in the fourth quarter multiple times too on some of the games I lost on. Yeah, it's so painful to lose, but I'm still okay. It's still entertainment. I'm trying hard to win. I'm fighting like crazy to win, and in the end just wasn't enough. But it's not like I'm completely way off on it. It's just so close and just can't finish the job. So every day, just try to win every day. Every day I win, should be happy. The other thing is that betting on favorites is not that good of a deal. Like, you're not going to get rich betting on favorites and winning. You bet on underdogs and win. You win huge. And I did that a couple of times and came close to winning, but at the same time, not all the favorites won either. So it's tough to predict. And I've won some tough ones too, and I've lost some tough ones. But man, this is hard. It's just so hard to lose. It's the most painful thing ever to lose. But if only I still got a lot of time left to try to make up those losses and win. And it was all house money that I lost. It's not my own money. I still have plenty of money. I'm not going to go broke over this thing, and I can win.